Kyle Moore PSB Showcase here on the final day of PSB Real Deal in the Ville. Session 2, Marcus Burnett joined by Chris Watkins. Next matchup features Central Florida Elite taking on Lady Phoenix, two teams with a lot of talent. Not only on the floor, but in terms of the coaching staff. Central Florida Elite head coach James Henry, also known as Jay Hen, as well as Al Honors, program head there on the sidelines. Lady Phoenix head coach Delaney Rudd. Niblett trying to get inside to Morgan Davis. Davis, a power dribble and a bucket inside. Morgan Davis can be a handful. Anybody that's been watching SUV TV over the past few days, that's nothing new. Signed to play volleyball at the collegiate level, but with her playing some of these live period games, wouldn't be surprised if she gets a couple college coaches on the basketball side still kicking the tires. Possibly see if she can get a little hoop in. Lady Phoenix with the offensive rebound. Barisha Miles has it. Ball loose, picked up by Davis. Now here's Mertens. Cologne inside to Niblett. Niblett wheeling and dealing inside, gets that one to go off the window early. 4-0 advantage for Central Florida Elite. Foul there on the reach-in variety, gonna go against Mertens. Ball to be thrown in by Carrington Matias. Six minutes, 8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Matias to throw it in. Mertens with a pretty good wingspan, standing in her way, but she's able to get it in successfully. There's Ingram. Ingram with the giant killer floater up over the outstretched arm of Morgan Davis. That'll get Lady Phoenix on the board and make it 4-2.
Great job by her right there, getting into the paint, using the floater, getting it right over the defender. You see a lot of times people with the floater try to just shoot as high as they can into the air, but it's really just about getting over the defender's hands, and that's what she did right there.
Takes some skill to hit that floater, man. I've always been able to use the pull-up jumper a little bit more. I've never had a very consistent floater game like that, so I give kudos to the guards that are able to do it on a consistent basis. 4-2 is the score as we approach the 5-minute mark. Ingram gets it back up top. There's Miles. Miles picks up her dribble. Phoenix moving that ball around with the Central Florida Elite defense sticking right with it. Ariel Cologne all over that one to get the block. Very solid defensive possession here for Central Florida Elite. Ball last touched by number 23. Number 23 is Olivia Nunn for Lady Phoenix.
slow game so far from both teams. Not really getting it going so far offensively. Testament to actually both teams' defense. See, they're very active. You hear the coach on the sideline getting them to communicate. And then just like that, they're going to knock down a three.
Leah Church, her triple makes it 5-4. Miles being defended well by Niblett. Great defense there. Attacking the passing lanes and knocking it down for the lay-in. That's number 15, Tyra Cox. Trying to save it is Matias. But it's out of play. Substitutions in. Believe they'll sub in a totally new 5, will Central Florida Elite. Be number 11, Tiffany Tolbert. Number 20, Rachel Jablonski. Number 32, Abby Rouse. Number 23, Bashan Tolly. And number 5, Tyra Cox. Tyra Cox fouled there by Ingram. This is the third Nike EYBL team we've had on SUV TV today. Ingram trying to drive against Jablonski, gets the step, and Abby Rouse commits the foul. That first free throw kicks off the back of the rim for Ingram. Misses both. Abby Rouse with the rebound, so you send Morgan Davis to the bench to get a blow. Abby Rouse comes in, you don't lose any size at all. Matter of fact, you gain an inch if you're going on the scorebook. Morgan Davis listed as 6'4", Abby Rouse listed as 6'5". A lot of air under that entry pass inside to Rouse. She's able to bring it down, though. Good defense by the Phoenix on the inside. Here's Ingram.
Right there, push hard. Right there, you got screen. Make them switch that. Drop down, Knuckle. Drop down, Knuckle.
Ingram, good pass inside, but Central Florida Elite ties it up on the shot. And Tamira Knuckles listed as 24, but she's number 12. I'll take a second to make sure we've got these some of these jersey number changes correct for Lady Phoenix. All right. Second half. Second half of the Lady Phoenix versus Central Florida Elite. Marcus Burnett joined by Chris Watkins here as we have started the third quarter. It is a 7-point advantage for Central Florida Elite.
Got a great matchup on deck so far. Both teams playing well. Glad to be back here at the second half here at the PSB Real Deal here in Tennessee.
Abby Rouse with the ball. That rebound is wrestled away by number 2, Barisha Miles. The Central Florida Elite squad has been rolling up to this point in the live period. Lady Phoenix sticking with them, providing a challenge there in the first half. Ingram called for a blocking foul. Tough call right there, as it looked like Ingram had worked hard and picked the pockets. But they call a foul on the play. Tolly wants it inside. Ball's going to be knocked away by Olivia Nunn. Tolly fouled on the inside by number 10, Kelvajna Foster. Lead now 8 for Central Florida Elite. On the floor, Jablonski, Tolbert, Rouse, Cox, and Tolly. Dribble off the mark there by Ingram. Not only in terms of the coaching, but the fight of the players there on the floor. Their cause is helped by that triple knocked down by Leah Church.
Lady Phoenix has been doing a great job all game. They do a good job of doubling or sliding over. Although it didn't work out right here, you saw CFE is now countering that by going high-low, bringing their big up high to then take whoever's defending her and takes away the ability to double team inside.
Ingram, that one kicks off the back of the rim. As Abby Rouse a little shaken up. Abby Rouse is in pain as a member of the training staff, as well as Coach Jay Hinn goes over there to check on her. We're going to step away for a quick second. here at PSB Real Deal. Abby Rouse has been helped off here on site. Hope all's well there as we resume play. Jumper knocked down there by number 24 for the Lady Phoenix. Back-to-back triples. Scrum on the floor. Back-to-back triples. Back-to-back jumpers, 3-pointers for Tamira Knuckles. Phoenix continue to be a feisty bunch on the inside, tied up at 26 apiece. Ingram gets it to Miles. Miles kicks out Church. Cannot get the triple to go. She's been a good look from three-point land up to this point. Good defense on Mertens by Miles. Have a foul. Foul going to be called on Leah Church. The Lady Phoenix coaching staff does not agree. Can't say I blame them. Foul called on Kelvashton Foster there. Coach Rudd tells his squad to just keep playing. Play hard, let him worry about the officials. Playing hard is what has them in a dogfight with a very good Central Florida elite team, so might as well stick to it. Strong drive there by Meredith. She misses. Morgan Davis with the rebound, a power dribble. Can't get that attempt to go, and it's rebound by Foster. Foster looked like she was looking for Ingram there, I believe. Number 13, Amaria Cuthbertson checks in. They lob it up to Morgan Davis, who snatches it out of the air. You heard Coach Al Launders telling his guards to do that. He said, just lob it up. He sort of gave me a look. He said, yes, just lob it up. Let the volleyball player committed to play volleyball at Texas A&M. Let her come down with it.
Yeah, that's what's great when you got that height and size. You can't just lob it up. It's really a great equalizer.
And she wills that free throw in. It bounces around a few times. Good box out there by Foster. See, over the back going to be called on Niblick. Niblick is a tough player to keep off the glass. And take positioning and solid box outs like that. The one that you just saw from Foster to make it happen. Steal and a layup by Cologne. Central Florida Elite trying to turn the pressure up. They take a 3-point lead. Knuckles, she's already got 2 3-pointers here in the second half. Can't get that one to go. Niblick gets it, passes it ahead to Davis. Meritons to Cologne, who lays it in and one. So the front end of this potential 3-point play the hard way puts them up by 5. Cologne with the chance to make it a 6-point advantage here at the line. Caught in a tough spot there was Church. Lady Phoenix gets a timeout there as they were in trouble right there in front of their bench.
Great job by CFE to put that 3-quarter trap on, get you right over half court. That's the area when you're a guard that you don't want to get into. You want to back dribble before you get over half court. Once you get in that section, you've essentially added a 3rd defender behind you. It's almost like she had 4. She had 2 trapping her, she couldn't go back court, and she had the out of bounds line.
So the Phoenix get a timeout, and we'll be back shortly. Minute 59 left here in the 3rd quarter. Lady Phoenix inbounds the ball out of the timeout. Tyra Cox trying to get the steal. They leave Knuckles open. She'll step back, try the jumper. She misses. Offensive rebound, no good. Niblick with the rebound, trying to find an outlet. She does in Tyra Cox. Tough collision there as both Mertens and a Phoenix player collide. So everybody comes over, including Lady Phoenix, to make sure Mertens is all right. Looks like we are ready to resume play. Tough collision there on a 50-50 ball. Everybody is up and off the court as we continue what has been a hard-fought game on both sides. Both teams having to fight for every inch against the other. Central Florida Elite with a 6-point advantage. Here is Morgan Davis will go to the free throw line again. Davis good on the first free throw. Second free throw is missed. Jump ball called as both Niblick and Amaria Cuthbertson both trying to keep possession of that one. Pass over to Leah Church. Church over to Miles. Miles gets it to Knuckles in the corner. The recovery by the Central Florida Elite defense. Church just gets that over the hand of Niblick. Tough three-pointer knocked down by Leah Church there in the corner. Niblick with a good contest, but Church still able to knock it down.
Oh, nice look at the ball screen drop inside. That's something that CFE does really well when you can throw two different post players like they have inside. Whether it's Morgan Davis, whether it's Abby Rouse, you know, and they put them in situations for them to be successful where they can show their abilities as a screener, and then whether they're going to slip or they're going to dive. You saw she didn't make that free throw, but it takes a toll on you as a defender at the guard position, having to guard numerous ball screens. You see it's working out very well for CFE right now. They're currently up by 4.
Box out.
Coming up on the final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Nibbler got a fingernail on that one. Outlet pass is too hot for Cologne. Cologne sticks with it though and comes up with the steal. She's got Knuckles back challenging, and Cologne lays it up and in. Pushes the lead to 6. Knuckles puts it up, can't get that three-pointer to go, but that will do it for the third quarter. Leah Church, she's been preaching from three-point land for a good portion of this game. A lot of air up under that one. Touches a Goodyear blimp, and on the way down, splashes through for a big triple. As Central Florida lead and Lady Phoenix are tied up in a tight one. We'll be right back with the final quarter. Fourth quarter underway, 6-point lead for Central Florida Elite. Rouse looks inside for Tolly. Tolly too strong on the layup attempt. Now here's Cuthbertson coming the other way. She misses, but an offensive rebound by Barisha Miles. I think they're going to say Miles might have stepped out of play. Stepped on the out-of-bounds line, so back over to Central Florida Elite. That one kicks off the foot of Tiffany Tolbert. Rouse with the rebound and lay-in. Abby Rouse out of Tatnall Square Academy. Located there in Macon, Georgia. Strong move there by Alana Ingram. Drove in, lowered the shoulder a little bit to create some space, and lays it in. Timeout on the floor. 6 minutes, 37 seconds. 7-point lead for Central Florida Elite. I believe 7 is the largest lead of the game for either team. On the floor for CFE, Rachel Jablonski, Coy Love, Abby Rouse, Rashawn Tolley, and Tiffany Tolbert. On the floor for Lady Phoenix, number 11, Carrington Matias, number 20, Leah Church, Barisha Miles, Tamira Knuckles, and the young lady with the ball, Alana Ingram. Ingram gets the step on Tolley and lays it in. As Rashawn Tolley was guarding her, and Coach Delaney Rudd said, go to work. Mission accomplished. Jablonski answers back with a triple Hemi. Is this one threatening to pick up over the next few minutes?
Great matchup here. You mentioned Ingram just a moment ago. Lainey Ingram really showed out. Became a stock riser in the first part of this event. Slashing point guard, getting down to it. Really expecting an exciting finish here in this one.
Nice job of splitting the D there by Miles. Couldn't finish the shot. So it'll remain an 8-point game. Tolbert waiting for something to develop there, waiting for more movement. Ends up taking a shot that's not a bad one, just can't knock it down.
Yeah, sometimes the point guard gets, unnecessary criticism in a spot like that because they're dribbling too much and end up having to take a forced shot. But the reality of it is you see a nice offensive rebound and fouled on the putback for the Lady Phoenix, and that's number 2, Bayersha Miles, going to the free throw line. But to finish that idea about the point guard, oftentimes, if there's nobody to pass to, people can't get open on the wings or on the interior, what's a point guard supposed to do?
Yeah.
But really, that's more of a credit to the Lady Phoenix defense on that particular possession. But as you said, some pretty good energy by both teams heading into the final minutes of this one.
We are under the 5-minute mark now. Coming back into the game for Lady Phoenix, Kelvajna Foster. Foster has been a big reason why on paper, and even with the airport test, you see this Lady Phoenix having more trouble with the interior presence and the size of Central Florida Elite inside than they really had in this game, and that's been working their tails off by committee in order to fend off the Tollies, the Rouses, and the Morgan Davises inside. Foster's been a big part of that. A lot of air under that pass, poked away initially, but tracked down by Tolley. Tolley puts it up, cannot get the shot to go. Another rebound by Foster.
Great use of the ball screen there by Ingram. Little hesitation move, pull back, then goes, slithers to the defense, and finishes.
Ingram pulls them to within 6. Foul on the floor as Ingram has been making it happen here over the past few minutes. You see the matchup with Tolly. They put her on an island. Ingram gets the step and the lay-in. Coach Rudd told his guard, that's disrespectful. They would even put her on you. Make it happen.
As versatile as Tolly is, she doesn't really have the footwork there to be able to match Ingram with the ball in the backcourt.
Ingram out top. 3-point splash by Foster.
Foster, the lefty, getting the jumper to go. Great athlete, but showing great skill here today too. And she's matched up with Niblack there in the low post.
Able to boggle that Niblack shot. You know Niblack's gonna come again. Too strong on that one, it's poked away. And that's what Foster has done this entire game. In terms of playing hard on the inside. So take a look at that replay of a few moments ago. Drawing a lot of blue jerseys' attention. Southpaw stroke from the top of the key for Foster. Ice cream. That one was knocked down by Leah Church.
Church, a sharpshooter. She had a couple of big threes on night one of the real deal. She's one of those high-level specialists. And I don't really care what level you play at. You need kids like Leah Church that can hit big shots like that.
That was a big one. You've got another Phoenix squad there in the corner. Rooting their team on. They have pulled to within 1. Both teams have weathered respective storms throughout this game. It's just been a true battle. Both of the teams want to win. Both coaches should be very proud of their squads because, I mean, this is a high level of intensity, physicality, and just a very fiery game. It would be the same way if this were opening day, but this coming into the third day, it's just a great spectacle for us all as Keljana Foster gives them a 1-point advantage with the jumper.
Boy, they
actually
are
a triple, a 2-point advantage.
That was a step-back triple from the southpaw, like you said, and giving them a 2-point lead here with under 2 minutes to go.
Let's take another look at that one. That's a big shot. Look at the footwork on this, Henry.
Oh, yeah.
With Morgan Davis all in her face.
Oh, yeah. Like some James Harden type stuff right there, right?
That's big, except she plays too much defense to be compared to him. But, yeah, I get you. James Harden on the offensive end. But, man, what a big shot. Crucial play right there for Keljana Foster, class of 2018, who has been able to do a lot inside and outside for Coach Delaney Rudd. 1 minute, 44 seconds remaining in the contest. That's plenty of time in a basketball game. 2-point lead for the Lady Phoenix. And they have the ball. Ingram gets the timeout as she's trapped there along that sideline. They'll make it a 30-second. Sure, Coach Rowe would have preferred to avoid having to burn that timeout right there. With a minute 42 left here, might have use for it, but you don't want a turnover there either. So Ingram gets the TO. Stick with us if you want to see more basketball. After this, we'll have the Georgia Hoop Stars, their Black Elite squad, taking on Exodus Hoops out of New York. See that game being just as scrappy as this one has been. Pass ahead to Church. Church gonna go for the three. Good hustle by Foster. She tries to tip it, but does so right to Davis. Church is all over the pass, and she's fouled by Davis. Leah Church is not playing not to lose in terms of this 2-point lead. She's trying to go for the jugular.
Love the fearlessness there by Church. Fires that shot up. Can't get it to go, but was in the right spot. Comes up with the steal and draws a foul.
Good on the first free throw. And Money on the second. Lady Phoenix now leading by 4. Pass inside is poked away. Shot off the mark by Cologne. Rebound by Church, and she'll shoot more free throws.
Just a great example of how the game of basketball can go either direction, just depending on how the ball falls. Central Florida Elite has gotten some looks. They've gotten to the free throw line, but unfortunately here, they can't. They haven't been able to get these shots to fall. On the other hand, the momentum is squarely in the position of the Lady Phoenix.
It is Central Florida Elite trying to defend and change that. It's Ingram going to get called for the foul there as Niblick got the rebound. So now Niblick will get a chance to go to the line and hit some crucial free throws. And I cannot give enough credit to the interior defense by committee on the inside. When you look at Lady Phoenix, there's always somebody coming over the top. If you do happen to get an offensive rebound, you're going to have to fight hard to get a shot attempt up. It's been a very pesky defense. Niblick misses the first free throw.
It's a big foul out right there with Ingram going down with 6. She's been their lead ball handler, lead playmaker.
So here to the line for Tamira Knuckles. 5-point game. Just now under a minute. Tolbert able to step into that three and knock it down. Cannot allow her to just walk into that one. Tolbert is going to knock it down. We take another look. You see nobody is coming up. Nobody has stopped the ball. Late contested attempt, but by that point it's way too late.
A lot of time left in this game, and I know Coach Rudd is not happy about them giving up this late three. You know, they were just up, 5, even 7 points, and now we talk about it all the time. Basketball's a game of momentum, and the momentum squarely in favor of Central Florida Elite right now, and with Ingram being fouled out of the game, CFE has an opportunity here to steal this one late.
They need to inbound it. They get it to Church. Church, a reliable free throw shooter for him. She needs to get it across the timeline. They are very close to a 10-second violation.
Oh, what
Church.
Great ball handling by Church. Church known for her shooting ability, showing that she can handle a little bit too.
Gonna have a foul there.
I think it's going to be on the floor. It shouldn't be a two-shot foul, but maybe a 1-and-1.
It'll be a 1-and-1.
Big free throw right there by 24, Tamira Knuckles. The Lady Phoenix bench right now making sure, double checking all of their matchup responsibilities.
Four-point game now. Here's Tolbert. Matias trying to make her take as long as possible to get it across the timeline and get anything going. Good defense by Matias. Jablonski tries a three. Off the mark. And unable to save it.
Tough shot right there. I know you want to get a quick one, but maybe you could have worked it around a couple of extra passes right there. You really needed a bucket to make this a one-possession game going into the final 20 seconds.
Yep.
Nevertheless, you still got some time. You're going to have to use your foul quick. And I would tell my players, go for the steal initially, and then foul immediately after that.
And I'm also, as I'm trying ball denial on Church with the way she stepped to the free throw line and knocked him down. Not to say others can't shoot free throws, but I'm going to make somebody else show me instead of Church if I can, if I'm Central Florida Elite right now.
Good point. Keep it out of your point, the best shooter's hands.
Knuckles in a tough spot there. They call a foul on Central Florida Elite.
The official on the far side had the foul. He was looking right down at it. The official on the right side saw something a little bit different, but the official in position takes the call here, and big free throws right here by Knuckles.
Knuckles knocks down the first. Knuckles says, hey, even if they don't send Church here, I got it.
Still a two-possession game. Now you're going to need a three, at least on one of these possessions.
Cox with a hard drive.
Oh, and they might get it the hard way right here. It's the last thing you want to do. Stop the clock and give up a bucket. Big free throw coming here from Cox. 7 seconds left. Still got the opportunity. still got the opportunity to foul and hope for some missed free throws.
Set that move up nicely. Phoenix get a timeout.
Coach Honor giving them that look. Like, are you sure?
7 1/10 of a second remaining in the game.
Coach Rudd, I know he's digging into his NBA playbook right now, trying to make sure that they can inbound the ball properly. And look here, once they get the ball in, there's no need to even dribble, okay? Put that ball up under your chin, pivot. You know, don't get your elbows out and, you know, and get a flagrant or intentional. Put it up under your chin, pivot. They're going to have to foul you immediately because there's no 10-second call. 7 seconds left. You can legitimately just hold it for 7 seconds, and the game would be over. Now, last time they ran, yep, same thing, home run ball, big move right there.
Touchdown and a lay-in, and that should just about do it.
Big draw up there by Coach Rudd. Big draw up, executed to perfection there by the Lady Phoenix to secure the win. Look at this, the back screen. And Central Florida Elite got caught sleeping there, and that's a ball game.
Battle-tested victory here for Lady Phoenix. Thanks for joining us here on SUV TV as they hold on to a tight one.